Morning peeps, all I'm going to do is do a little video of an update of what's going on in Quorn. I'm at the top of School Lane at the moment, and if any of you saw the pictures yesterday, down there was absolutely flooded. I was actually up to about my knees in water at one stage. We've got a house here which they were getting water coming up through the floorboards. And I spoke to the owners, and quite rightly the lady was distraught. Yeah, it's damaged her property. This is why we were closing off the road to stop it from coming down there, because any wash would have actually just pumped more water into the house. As you can see here, the Environment Agency's out and they're pumping water away from the brook. The brook is what caused the issue in the first place. That overspilled. Now, as I walk up to the bridge near to the park here in Quorn, now you can see the bridge here. But if I cross over, what you'll actually see is what caused this issue in the first place. And it's still quite high. As you can see, it's still quite high here. You can't actually see the underside of the bridge. The water's still that high. And like I say, I closed down the road at the bottom end of here, or sorry, I should say the top end, because the bottom end's where the house is. But as you can see here is the brook. And like I say, it overspilled and went all the way down School Lane here. I posted various pictures yesterday of where we were, and as I walk up School Lane here, you can still see there's still water. Like I say, the guys here from the Environment Agency, which you can just see is the person of that, but they've got a pump out to try and pump the water away. So as I walk into the main park here, now this piece here, the actual entranceway, it was probably about ankle deep when I came through yesterday. So it's quite distressing for the people in the village here. So as I walk through, as you can see now, water levels come down. The water level was right up yesterday. We've got people wading around in the brook or on the bank. The obvious issue there could be, you don't know where the actual bank finishes off. You know, obviously they can see that there's benches there. If they stride any further out, the problem they're going to have is suddenly the bank's going to disappear and they're in deeper water. So again, we're talking people being a bit sensible here. As I walk through to Station Road, which is where a lot of the flooding was, and caused issues with the visitors, the doctor's surgery. I had a text this morning from doctor's surgery to say that they're open but very limited service, because obviously they're having to deal with things from yesterday's incident. But again, as I drove in today, went past Granite Way, road's still flooded, signs are still out saying that road's closed due to flood. Still getting people driving through it because they think they're better, they know better. From my understanding, the fire brigade has had that many calls to go and rescue people whose cars have been stranded in the water. That's a total waste of the fire brigade's resources, it really is. Yeah, I know they're a fire and rescue service, but if people have had a bit more common sense, yeah, the fire brigade would be able to go and deal with real incidents, not incidents of stupidity. But it's just the way that society is today, I suppose. That's the thing. So this is Station Road as I'm coming into now. And as I walked down before, you couldn't get vehicles down there. I know for a while that the road closed sign is still in place at the bottom of Station Road here, but I'm still seeing cars driving through the floodwater. So I'm now getting up towards basically the centre of Station Road now. The car park where the surgery is just behind me there. That was underwater yesterday. Cars were still parked in it because people had to abandon their cars. But, that car park yesterday, yeah, was totally immersed. The businesses there all managed to survive, but it's been a bit of a nightmare here. But, like I say, the people here in the village have really come together. That's been the thing. Yeah, everyone was helping one another, and I personally cannot thank the volunteers that came out, closing off roads and so on. The call went out on the local app here for volunteers to come and assist. Which I joined in, even though I live in the village just down the road. Now, some of you may have watched East Midlands News yesterday, and it was showing the pub there, the White Horse. Now, the White Horse is so helpful, yeah, with things such as Anthony, Marvin and myself, who were doing Mug and Mingle. When we did the Christmas dinner, it was the White Horse that not only provided some of the food but did all the cooking for us. Now, I've got to feel extremely sorry for the landlord here, due to the fact that, you know, he's now unable to run his business. The water went into the pub, it went into the basement, the cellar. Yeah, so his cellar was flooded. God knows when he's going to be able to reopen again now. It's just been an absolute nightmare for him. But I'm pretty sure everyone will get together and try and help him out as best they can. Because at the end of the day, this is a guy that's within the community, not only in Quorn but Mount Sol. He's helped us. Yeah, so whatever we can do to help him is the way it should be. This is Quorn Cross. This was all underwater yesterday because again the brook runs just past the War Memorial there. So you know that spilled over into the cross here. As you can see here, throws the sandbags and everything up, trying to protect their properties and their businesses. But hopefully we can recover from this, that's the big thing. So that's just been an update on how Quorn is at the moment. Yeah, obviously people are just trying to get on with their lives, that's all they can do. But I hope that helps you all out as to how we are sat in Quorn at the moment. Hopefully we've got the sun out now, the river levels are coming down, so hopefully that's the last we'll see of this. But for how long? That's going to be the thing. All the time that we keep building on floodplains and so on, we're causing problems everywhere else. But what do we do? That's the thing. Okay, so that's the update, and I hope that helps you all out.